Stocks like a Maruti or a Bajaj Auto today. Tata Motors, of course, had news around it with the IPO of their IT services arm. There's a consistent buying that comes back in a lot of the power stocks, power/capital goods. That continues to be a theme that people want to work with. And you are seeing that in a Power Grid or an NTPC. A lot of these stocks on a day like today have managed to move up from the lows of the session. Some green on the screen as well, as you can see on them. And then there's, of course, the select FMCG and consumer. I mean, Titan, some green on an ITC, little small specks of green out there. But that's pretty much where the good news ended. The bulk of the market was dealing with this huge pressure and uncertainty, and banks the most. HDFC Bank, SBI, ICICI Bank. You have biggies like Bajaj Finance, Reliance. A lot of these stocks on the way down on the screen today. Even HDFC is losing about 2%, Axis Bank 2%. So I guess, Rima, we need to see if this reaction that we got on financials, whether that people think was a little excessive today, because we're not directly linked with what's happening in Wall Street, on Wall Street or in Silicon Valley. But I guess this is the one sector that really felt the heat the maximum today.
Yes, absolutely. And just to that point about the Indian market performance vis-a-vis peers, so week to date, the Nifty is closing with a cut of 1%. Hang Seng has lost 6% this week. So the outperformance is not, relative outperformance is not just today, but it's played out through the week. And the mid-cap index is actually going to go home with a very minor green tick for the week. So the mid-cap index is up 0.1, 0.2%, and the small-cap index is absolutely flat. There goes the bell, and the Nifty's last traded rate is 17,418, which means it's below the 200-day moving average of 17,427, but not by a whole lot. And we did see the markets recover, especially in the last 30 minutes. From the day's low, there has been a recovery to the tune of about 90 odd points. But the big headline is it's a sharply lower close for the Indian markets, a cut of 1% on the benchmark indices. It's the global weakness which has taken the Indian markets down today. But there is an important and a very crucial data point that world over everyone will be watching, and that's the February non-farm payroll data. That's the jobs data. Is it going to be as hot as the January number? It's going to be a decisive input into the FOMC made. So we're going to wrap up on closing bell, but don't go anywhere. Our Friday special, Smart Money, comes up next.